And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Siakam is out there with Jokic. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, Mobley is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Ben Simmons. And there's... passes, and it's done in at the 2. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
4 on the clock. Mr. Porzingis. Good defense by Jokic.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Nikola Jokic, shooting 1.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Alexander Walker. Passes to Jokic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
So it's the Thunder now, after the basket by San Antonio. Wagner against Williams. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Poke loose. Jokic against Simmons. Alexander Walker passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with a screen on Koulibaly. Outside, Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Simmons finds Mobley. Dunn outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Dunn. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Siakam. Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, run into Jokic too hard on the screen, and you'll be on the bench for a while.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. To the right side. Porzingis kicks to Dunn. Back to Porzingis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wagner finds Porzingis. 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. Lillard misses. San Antonio leading by 7. And Mitch Johnson's stand now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Siakam, that's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Porzingis. Nothing on the board from 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Williams passes to Siakam. Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Lillard kicks to Mobley. Launches it. And it's Lillard missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Siakam. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Dunn passes to Mobley. Now, here's Lillard. They need this. Jokic grabs the miss. Siakam kicks to Williams. Pass to Jokic. Wagner against Siakam. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Group in here for the Thunder. Nene, he's checked in for Porzingis. Haji Marshall comes in for Mobley. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Wagner. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Thunder trailing by 12. Bean passes to Lillard. Dene setting the pick for Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class. After it with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Green. From outside the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Al Levine after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Lillard missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses the three. Thunder trailing by 13. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Nene. And here is Marshall. In the corner, it's LaVine. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Lambier.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Here's Walsh. Pass to Green. Going inside. And the rebound goes to Nene. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. LaVine against Murray. Now here's LaVine. From deep. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Green bounce pass. Goes up the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 15.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Now here's LaVine. Still yet to score. And the layup's good off the glass.
Again, their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Murray. Shoots over Lillard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Williams. Ivy is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
He throw good, Damian Lillard. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Al Levine following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Ivy against Levine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Williams inside, guarded by Levine. Pass to Jokic. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Siakam's shot is off.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wagner's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Coulibaly comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Levine. Mobley a screen on Coulibaly. There's Levine, hands the 12-footer. Levine's got his second basket.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Zinkas is checked in for Mobley.
Number 40, Kristaps Porzingis.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Levine finds Lillard. Screen by Porzingis to the left side wing. Pocket 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs leading by 13. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Outside Mathurin. Shoots. And that one's on target from the wing.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Alexander Walker. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Williams with the ball. Still scoreless. Pass to Koulibaly. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Lillard. Can't hit from in close. San Antonio leading by 16. They double-team Siakam. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Stone's checked in for the Thunder. Spurs also with the sub. Lambier's checked in. The Thunder have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Wagner passes to Mathurin. And here's Levine. And Wagner has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Rebounded by Lambier. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Alexander Walker, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nene, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Marshall in for Benedict Mathurin. San Antonio also making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's Green in for Jalen Williams. And he makes both free throws. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an 18-point game. And it's done in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. San Antonio with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Koulibaly. Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Nene's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wagner outside. For 3, Levine. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
So it's San Antonio now, following the miss by Chris Dunn. And here is Green. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Nene, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the free throw, no good. San Antonio leading by 19. Here's Green. Here's Walsh. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Yes, that goes in. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Outside, Lambier. Lobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just hanging in the air that time. Green with some terrific bounce.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Wagner. Four on the shot clock. Marshall inside the three-point line. Rebound, San Antonio. Lambier's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Koulibaly. He's got 6. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wagner on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Bill Lambier. So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
The first one falls. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Mobley, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dunn.
Well, guys, from day one in this league, Wagner has been an exceptional free throw shooter.
Pass to Murray. Simmons with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 19. Nene, the pass to Wagner. A kick out to Mobley. Krills the three-pointer. Mobley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Murray outside. Lambier a screen. Murray against Simmons. Murray down low. Simmons with the defensive effort. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the inside. Here's Lambier. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Nene.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Thunder. Damian Lillard comes in for Nene. .27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Murray outside. Lambier a screen, fires the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's San Antonio out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Spurs. They lead by 17. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Wagner. And it's Mobley in at power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Thunder shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's the Spurs now, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Koulibaly with the screen for Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 19. And Simmons kicks to Dunn. Wagner outside. Mobley is screened. 6 to shoot. Back to Dunn. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Mobley outside. The Thunder with another miss. Spurs leading by 19 points. Now Koulibaly. 6 points for him. Williams with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Koulibaly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For San Antonio, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Thunder trailing by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Outside, Porzingis. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
To the floor, it's the Storm Chasers. Give them a hand, fans.
Here's Siakam. He has 5. Alexander Walker passes to Jokic. Pass to Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Siakam. Headed by Porzingis. Siakam misses.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Dunn passes to Simmons. Now, here's Wagner. Outside, Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Mobley. It's good on the putback.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Siakam. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Thunder, another 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nene, he's checked in for Porzingis. Marshall comes in for Wagner. And Lillard subbed in for Ben Simmons. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Siakam. Mobley against Jokic. Alexander Walker passes to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Marshall can't hit.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Here's Alexander Walker. Mobley with the block. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Ivy's checked in for Bilal Koulibaly. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so Dunn nails both of them. Spurs leading by 12. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Mobley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Williams for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dunn finds Mobley. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mobley's got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 5, and he makes that 1. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Mobley. 10 points for him. Here's Mathurin, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Spurs leading by 9. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 7. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Mobley. Here is Lillard. Mobley sets the pick for Lillard. That three off the mark. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Here's Ivy. Following the score by DeJounte Murray. He gets that one. 13 points in the game.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Check in for the Thunder. Bean comes in for Chris Dunn. Lillard scanning the floor. Mobley sets the pick for Lillard.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Green. Ooh, oh my goodness.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. On the wing, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lillard, the pass to Mobley. Here's Porzingis. And And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Bill Laimbeer.
Well, look, you want to make Porzingis work, but he's also excellent from the line, so you sort of pick your poison.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs leading by 14. Murray with it. He has 5. Laimbeer with a screen on Mathurin. Laimbeer down low. Mobley's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of the game's premier agitators. Laimbeer can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 15. Right side, Mathurin. Over in the corner, Porzingis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis. Green taking his time here. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side, Levine. Mobley kicks to Levine. Now Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Outside for Murray. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio, got Siakam. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Green. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And here is Siakam after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And it's Mathurin missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Jokic a screen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Simmons with it. Now defended by Jokic. That one good for 2.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Green. Shoots. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. This time's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jokic against Simmons. Kicks it out to Siakam. 3 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Lillard, the pass to Simmons. Back to Lillard. Rob. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to Alexander Walker. Williams scanning the floor. Now Jokic. Here's Koulibaly. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Levine kicks to Simmons. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Levine against Jokic. Levine passes to Wagner. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Outside, Levine. Simmons, a screen on Siakam. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
High percentage territory for Levine.
Spurs leading by 13. Siakam kicks to Jokic. Pass to Alexander Walker. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Here's Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Dunn. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Siakam outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Wagner. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Siakam's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 13. Dunn dishes to Lillard. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Zinkas, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 40.
Wagner against Williams. Simmons, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Williams. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Here is your own city crew.
City making a change. Mobley's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 15. Dunn left side. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Williams. One-on-one here. And Williams throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Mobley finds Wagner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
One shot.
That's good from Wagner. Spurs leading by 14. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Koulibaly. Mobley against Jokic. Clock at 4. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Simmons.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Koulibaly. Spurs working the ball around now. To the paint. Goes up on the block. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Williams. He's off from 3. Dunn right side. Outside Simmons. Here's Wagner. Porzingis. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Alexander Walker.
In for San Antonio, number 5, Dejounte Murray.
And here is Siakam. And stolen by Simmons. Now Porzingis. Jokic with the steal. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Murray. Simmons there for the rebound. And the Thunder with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the three misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Outside, Siakam. Oh, the dunk!
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Beans checked in for Chris Dunn. Levine up top. He's defended by Koulibaly. Levine against Koulibaly. Koulibaly with the rebound. Spurs leading by 10. Now Williams. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. No good. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williams with the rebound. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jokic.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. All the officials are all over that one.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Koulibaly, 2 shots.
Last on the first.
That's good from Koulibaly. And Koulibaly drops them both. And Simmons has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 14. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game,